EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Winston now to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He is tough to bring down Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. To throw is Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the interception, here's Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Stafford. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 14. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Winston's throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Winston from the gun on third down.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. To throw, Winston.
That's complete to Troutman, right side.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Winston now from the 50. It's brought in by Harris. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Well, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A give to Kamara running right.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Winston. He's got the tight end, Vanette. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Touchdown! Michael Thomas, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Stafford. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. David Onyemata breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
Shreds the tackle, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down and 5. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that detracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed.
Second and 7. They'll go again here with Akers.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw, Stafford.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Akers. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Going right back to Akers.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Cam Akers.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have taken the lead. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Saints on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Winston to throw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now Winston. This time for Smith, It's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Saints are right back in this football game.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't.